got specials coming too, man. I'm gonna tap this a couple times. Yo, Newport 100s, I keep me some smokes. They healthy to keep my 2 feet on the globe. Love me some storms, but I keep me a rogue. And I don't be fucking with Jubilee hoes. I'm bicing them tights and I'm nice and I'm cold. So Bicey just got to be writing it wrong. Can't nobody spit how I'm writing this song. Just cut off the lights of the song. Yo, Newport 100s, I keep me some smokes. They healthy to keep my 2 feet on the globe. Love me some storms, but I keep me a rogue. And I don't be fucking with Jubilee hoes. I'm bicing them tights and I'm nice and I'm cold. Got to be writing it wrong. Can't nobody spit how I'm writing this song. Just cut off the lights of the song. Yo. Fucking so long, I'm starting to think all this fucking is wrong. All I got is these songs and these hoes I don't like who won't leave me alone. Treat them like bitches for real, feed them and leave them a bone. Catch head with some neck in my zone, sip on my chalice and moan. Just like a trick, she tongue gripping and strong. Roll up a spill, take a hit in his song. Give her the dick, give her the dome. Kicking her out, sending her home. She say she in love with my lips and my poems. I will say in love with my dick when she know. They pound flicking the flow. She come from work and I'm ripping them bro. Popping like pistols, you know. Popping like pimples, you help. Haters be sick to the soul. As far as the deal, this how it go. You fucking you squirrely, you niggas is gone. They signing your thuggers cause niggas is slow. Fucking with show like we fucking with pros. It's limited time that I give with my bros. We slamming, we dodging, we giving, we gone. Newport 100s, I keep me some smokes. They healthy to keep my 2 feet on the globe. Love me some storms, but I keep me a road. And I don't be fucking with Jubilee hoes and bicing them tights and I'm nice and I'm cold. Got to be writing it wrong. Can't nobody spit how I'm writing this song. Just cut off the lights in the song. Yo, no money long and it's got pimpin' nose. Good wife like the troll, so I'm quitting the boat. Straight from my nose, good beats like a kilo of dope. You weak like a zebra in snow. All your boy need is a kilo of coke to put on the streets in his soul. You weak like a throwback of beat for a cold. Anchor missing like quick keeper nose. Oh, reap what you sow. Ball where I keep what I grow. Hard like I'm deep to the boat. Top like a piece of the boat. B.O.B. beats to the mold. Hey, I ain't finna give y'all no more. Hey, look. Buy the album. Face ass, man. Check. Yeah, that's Spartan beat. It's called Spartan 0643 Sketch. Hey, we gonna need that. Definitely gonna need that. Doing 50 things at once. Got work after this. Supposed to do 2 readings, but we just gonna get a good, thorough, divine masculine situation going on. Boiling my egg for lunch, you know what I'm saying? I think we making tuna sandwiches for lunch and shit. So just give me a few moments to get the spread together. As I do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes ring. This is a divine masculine situation, by the way. Yeah, that's swords. You know, spades. That's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making, because everything starts from the mind. The sword. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. They was talking about that shit back in the 90s. And you got cups, which a lot of cups is out here, masculine. Hearts. You know, those are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart, mind must be aligned with everything that you do, pal. Can't half-ass nothing. Everything starts from the mind. Head, shoulders, cups, feelings, and emotions, which are just indicators. What's an indicator? It's something you register. Knees, what's that? The wands. Divine feminine is out here. Queen of wands on deck. Got the 4 of wands out here. Twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Like to see that. What are wands? Actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. So it doesn't even matter. Why doesn't it matter? Because there's karma and accountability to what you've done. There's karma and accountability to what you're doing. What you finna do has nothing attached to it. No thing attached to it, so it ain't shit, right? Who's the king of wands? The king of actions and behavior. You divine masculine because the divine feminine is the queen. Then we got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles have expiration dates. All pentacles expire, and all pentacles are temporary. It could be a pinnacle, P-I-N-N-A-C-L-E, like a place, you know what I'm saying, or a status, or a title, or something, right? Going back to the wands. Wands are all about the current, the now, the ing. You living, learning, earning right now. You hearing me right now. I'm speaking right now. You listening. And listen to understand. When you do me, I can't speak to these other cycles. Take notes. I'm dropping jewels, number 1. Number 2, you can literally know how to read cards. Like the book is just similar to the card plays. This shit is easy to learn if you're paying attention. I wouldn't pick cards while watching me pick cards. That's just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Just trust the process. If you really listening, you hear me. And I speak in code and I'm blanket my channel with ignorance and shit, so I can keep this bitch up. That's how we even here. Still, you know what I'm saying? Let's get with it. Oh, I got specials. Please book. They in Christmas. Just check my pages: Facebook page, Instagram, and my YouTube channel. The info part. And on the video, you can put the information on the video. All the information is there. To book, I got my regular prices up there just so you can see, but I got specials. Inquire. First card on your message, masculine. We're gonna keep this quick. You got the Queen of Wands. This is the Divine Feminine. Your Divine Feminine, or a Divine Feminine. Your Divine Feminine, or a Divine Feminine. What's the energy of a Divine Feminine? It's the energy of your mother, your grandma, your favorite auntie, your favorite female cousin, or your favorite cousin who a dude but got that feminine quality. You know what I'm saying? Like your favorite cousin, but he just happened to be gay or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He resonates with feminine energy. Or having a friend like myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Divine Feminine myself. You know what I mean? Just a person with this type of energy. You know, what's the Divine Feminine's role? To basically get you in a Divine Masculine from point A to point C, and from C to D on. You know, what's your role, Divine Masculine? Just getting your feminine and you from point A to point B. Feminine is all about evolution. That's 3. You are all about support. That's 2. I'm gonna tie in with the bottom line energy. That's just fairly important. And when Divine Feminine is out, this is fairly important. When Divine Feminine is out like this, it's a few things. Four seconds. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Hopefully it ain't too big of a delay. A lot of hateration and holleration in this damn street. Literally my 4th time recording, but it's cool. Shit happened when I was in Georgia. All right. Wands process. Ace of Wands is awareness. Okay? That's just knowing shit. It's cool knowing something, but you need to take that awareness and do something with it. That'll be the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is making ends meet. This is survival. Ace of Wands is knowing how to fish. 2 of Wands is fishing so you don't starve. Thus, you survive. Thus, you know how to make ends meet. You know how to do a trade. You take this trade and you get a job. Why? So you can make ends meet. 9 to 5. 2 of Wands represent a 9 to 5. But how it relates to Divine Masculine is just your role. It's just support. What's the Divine Feminine's role? Is she's the 3 of Wands. So I got the 3 of Cups here. 3 is all about evolution. Say this is 3 Wands, right? This is point A to point B. Support. Holding shit down like balloon strings. A staple. A paperweight. A plastic bag. Feminine, you the shit that goes in the bag. Handcuffs. Feminine, you the crook. You know, secure. When you put a seatbelt on, what are you doing? You're basically securing yourself. Making sure shit is safe. Divine Feminine is doing great shit out here. Masculine, you would be like the bodyguard. Divine Feminine would be like Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard. Yes, she's a celebrity and a high profile shit, but she actually needs you to survive. Because you can see shit she can't. It could be she should be, you know, I'll be rocking. 3 is all about evolution. 2, stability. You know what I'm saying? So, making ends meet is cool. Survival, that's straight. Just playing your role, that's cool in the game. Being a support system to your feminine or anybody else, that's straight. But you got to evolve. 3 is all about evolution. You know what I'm saying? So, 2 of Wands be knowing how to fish. I mean, Ace of Wands, you know how to fish. 2 of Wands, you fishing to survive. 3 of Wands is teaching people how to fish so they can 2 of Wands survive too. Of course, you can create a monopoly and rule the whole, hey, just come to me for fish and give me money. It's like the grocery store. You know what I mean? Nah, teach people how to fish. Yeah, you're going to lose money. Yeah, they probably going to monopolize on shit you should have did but did. Whatever. It's like me with my deck, you know? All I can do is just teach people how to evolve. To do more than survive. To do more than just exist. Because birds, bees, boars, bears, babies, and bacteria do that shit. You're a human being. Aside from that, you're the Divine Masculine. So it's all about more. And once you evolve, then it's home base. 4 of Wands. This is twin flame. Union, reunion, recognition. You have to evolve to really get in the same place and space your divine feminine is, which is the Four of Wands, which is twin flame union recognition masculine. Four of Wands is also the promised land, i.e. Zion. So to put it in better sense, masculine, you are Neo from the Matrix. Divine feminine will be Trinity. This Four of Wands here is Zion, the real world. Four of Cups will be the Matrix. That represents the world in my deck. Where's the divine feminine? She's always in Zion, the real world. Where am I right now? I'm in the Four of Cups, which is the third dimension, the world, a temporary space and time that will expire. You know it's going to expire because, you know, the elite are digging bunkers now. Remember they was trying to get into space to get away from here? Now I guess they can't. Gotta put that seal, gotta put that dome on niggas. Niggas can't get the fuck up out of here. Now they trying to go underground. Sound like a reset to me. At any rate, I'm here in the world just like you, but at the same time, I'm in the fourth, fifth dimension. I'm in Zion. I'm in the infinite. This message that I'm even bringing to y'all comes from the infinite. In order for me to stay sane, and you know, I ain't got my gray hair. I mean, I'm thinning out a little bit, but you know, the gray ain't came yet. You know what I'm saying? 36 years old boy, looking, you know what I'm saying, looking like a teenager on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? This glow, this insight, this intellect, this newness comes from evolution. If I didn't evolve, I wouldn't have met my twin. Masculine, if you didn't evolve, you wouldn't have met your twin. You know? Evolution. You gotta evolve to get home. Evolution is the equivalent to, you know, the way in and out the matrix, Neo. Put it in better sense. Four of Wands is the promised land. You got the slave plantation, right? This is the promised land, the north. Three of Wands would be the Underground Railroad. But to even get on the Underground Railroad, you know, you need the Two of Wands. Make ends meet real quick. How do you make ends meet? You need to learn how to read. You need to learn the signs of the railroad to get home, whether the Underground Railroad is real or fake. I don't know. I'm just using it as an example, right? Because nothing is as it seems anymore. Like I said, the right feminine is just like you're a slave on a plantation. Feminine just comes out of left field, comes out of nowhere. Hey, this way you living, this ain't living right here. You know what I'm saying? There's a place where you could be free. Where you ain't gonna be a slave no more. I mean, it's still work, still hard work, but you ain't gonna be a slave. Like, I can tell you where to go, I can show you where to go, but you gotta learn how to read. So I give you this pamphlet to teach you how to go, so you can read the signs, know how to get to the conductors and shit. Just let me teach you how to read. I mean, she's sneaking in on the plantation to teach you how to read. Literally, that was her goal. The goal, plantation to plantation, to inform motherfuckers of the promised land. That's her job. Just like Harriet Tubman's job was to take people to and from the promised land, like physically, by force or by choice. You know what I'm saying? Feminine, your job is just like you take care of your own. That's why you just out here by yourself and shit. And it's like, you know, you just happen to be walking and you see the masculine outside doing what he does. He got that glow. You can look at your masculine and tell that he's the one who could really use this information as you're about to drop, or at least have the mindset to accept it, so to speak. So let's talk about going home. Four of Wands is also home. Home is where the heart is. And your feminine is definitely in your heart. Also, when feminine is out like this, she gets a tendency to trigger you. And that shit that, you know, boil the egg for my tuna. Give me 1 second. Let me turn this off. Hold up. Let me get this some more time. Like I say, triggers. Twin flame triggers. Quick round. Feminine, you bring the worst out your masculine. And your masculine brings the worst out of you. It's internal conflict. Shit that has nothing to do with you, feminine. It could be you just looking a certain way today. It could be just your attitude. The fact that everything is going up for you while everything is going down for your masculine. The fact that, I don't know, you pissing off good opportunities that your masculine will probably kill for. Thus, he's looking at you like you ungrateful or really don't really understand the position that you in. Shit that's big to him but small to you, because shit that's big to you is small to him, right? Tells you masculine moves subconsciously with this twin flame journey. He doesn't know what he's doing half the time. Subconscious. So you really can't fault him or really be too hard on the guy. Okay? It ain't just divine timing in this twin flame shit. It's divine patience. Divine patience, that's a whole other story. So, wrapping up the overall and bottom line energy so we can get to the meat potatoes here. Put clarification on the divine feminine, we got the Two of Wands. So overall energy, just fairly important. Masculine, you need to support. It's your job, the divine feminine. So in reality, all you need to do is just survive. Just be alive long enough to see your feminine do whatever she was put here to do. Because whatever she got going on includes you. Just stay alive long enough to see the feminine do what she do. Because whatever she does is going to involve you. Like I say, if I blow up, become, I don't know, world renowned and, can actually do international tours and really get this bread out here, you know what I'm saying? Like these little fake ass psychics is doing this shit. I'm gonna definitely have my masculine doing his role. And feminine, you gotta have your divine masculine's role defined. That's why it helped have some shit going on in divine feminine so your masculine just fit in place. So it should take off for me, like I say, my masculine's gonna be like micromanager slash security slash bodyguard slash road manager slash tour manager, like, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be close to me. He can see shit I can't. I'm kind of naive. I'm a bad judge of character. Know that shit. And I'm a psychic. That's because I don't use my power to, like, immediately know a motherfucker. I only let God reveal things to me when it comes to people. Unless I feel in danger, threatened or some shit, or, get feeling like my spider senses is telling me to read your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But, like, generally, I treat people the way I want to be treated. Big mistake, because motherfuckers ain't me. Motherfuckers ain't me. So, I'm not, my masculine's not. I'm kind of trusting. I'm masculine. He's like, dude, you don't know these people. Even me and my clients, man, they cool. Man, I don't give a fuck if they your client, man. Look at it as business, man. You gotta protect yourself. Most of these motherfuckers is full of shit. You give motherfuckers too much credit than you do. I do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, on masculine, he ain't with all the cool shit. It's business. He's straight up. I can see it now. I'm in, different countries, different cities, because I don't want to be in these places by myself. That's why it helps having my twin, because at least I ain't nowhere alone. I'm in a new fucking country, new fucking place. I can't even speak the native language to it. My masculine has traveled the world a few times. He's kind of more hip to places, or at least know where to go. And you know what I'm saying? He's had a successful business before, so he can kind of coach me through my shit. Like I said, micromanager. It's perfect. Whoever your right masculine is, and whoever your right feminine is, masculine, she or he fits perfect in your mix. Your twin flame situation is tailor made. Who your right feminine is the perfect match for a person like you, and vice versa. And that's what you're understanding, But for the feminists who had a role for your masculines, you're starting to see what that role is. And everything is bottom line. Most important card is reading. Everything is hitting home for you. But the most important thing that's hitting home right now is the Knight of Cups. This is juvenile energy. So this is Romeo and Juliet. It's my Romeo card. Romeo and Juliet. It wasn't a love story, it was a tragedy. Because these two teenagers basically died. Because they were in lust, not love. They were not on the same page. They were not twin flames at all. In fact, they were karmics. Why was this karmic situation? Because they both lost their lives. Twin flames are on the same frequency, same vibration. They on the same fucking page. It's telepathy. You know what I mean? Fourth, fifth dimensional communication that goes with twins. Even if you ain't on the same page, you're on the same page. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't end up like Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet should, in fact, turn to Roman jewels. Elderly people telling their grandkids on a story on how they met and survived. They faked their deaths and survived. That's why their grandkids is here. You know what I'm saying? Maturity. Knights represent juvenile energy. So this is being juvenile emotionally. What's kept you from the promised land? What's kept you from the, freedom land and shit? Like, what's kept you from your feminine, really masculine is your juvenile emotion. It's like a teenager. Emotion of a teenager. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine. So masculine, step into your feminine side. It's just you being in your heart and mind a lot. Which you have been lately. But you mainly out here moving around and manifesting shit. Energy your feminine needs to be on. Feminine needs to be on your energy. which is just being a go-getter, getting out here and getting it. No talking, not being in your head, not being in your heart about shit. Fuck emotions, nigga. Gonna get out here and get to this grind every motherfucking day. Get this shit. Quit complaining. Life too short for the bullshit to be in your heart, to be in your mind, all in your feelings when this motherfucking life out here and you need to be too winding, making ends meet around here, or you know what I'm saying, playing your role in life. That's the divine masculine's mentality. Feminine's mentality, holistic health, peace of mind, freedom, evolution, self-development, rest, relaxation, spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Like, feminine is like a fucking hippie in the 60s. Masculine is like a white-collar, white Anglo-Saxon man in the 50s. They're married to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's good for him to be married to a hippie because he can kind of lighten the fuck up every now and then because he's like tight ass, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for the hippie woman to have stability every now and then to be reeled into reality. Because feminine, you be in the fourth, fifth dimension a lot, which ain't La La Land. It's just not the 3D. And masculine be in the 3D all day, every day. That's why triggers. Some triggers your masculine have is just feminine. You be in La La Land too much. Feminine, you too in your heart, you too in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You're just too out there. You need to be more here. That's why when you go through humiliating shit or get humbled and shit, your masculine is like the first motherfucker to kind of watch you deflate or watch you fall from grace or watch you like plummet from wherever high you was at. He doesn't like seeing you down or he doesn't want to see you fail or no shit like that. But it's like masculine be forewarning you to a lot of shit and you don't pay it no mind. Because like I say, feminine, you walk around like your doodle don't stink. It's confidence. That's what it is. Like I'm a Leo. People take my confidence for arrogance. People take my fuck you call that shit. They take my confidence for arrogance. Motherfuckers take my kindness for weakness for show. And people just think I'm like a know-it-all. I mean, if you really pay attention to a Leo, we only know what we know. Shit we know, we can talk about all day. Shit we don't know, we shut the fuck up about it. Uno momento. Last interruption. So, it's just time for you to emotionally mature. So you don't miss out on any opportunities. Or miss out on anything that this twin flame thing has to offer. Because you coming home, if you ain't home already, this is just you reunite with your twin. Y'all was separated, y'all reunite. You was distant, now you ain't distant. You know what I'm saying? You around and amongst your twin now. You know what I'm saying? For twins that's been like looking to connect with their twin. Like recognition is just you finding your twin. You meeting your twin face to face, or you bumping into your twin the way most twins do. It's like that Frank Ocean song. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. I had no time to prepare. I couldn't see you coming. You don't see twin flame shits coming. You literally bump into your twin like you bump into a person on the street, or you get into a car accident. It's like a Sunday and ain't nobody on the streets, and it was just clear a second ago. You go to pull out and you get into an accident with somebody, and then you get out the car like, goddamn, ain't nobody on the street. All these, ain't nobody here. How the fuck you bump into me? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. It's like a car accident. Don't expect it. It's usually like the worst time, and it's always some shit. It's always some shit. So let's get with it. Meat potatoes. Shit you don't see masculine. You know what I mean? And this is your subconscious or indirect energy that you either coming out of or coming into. If you're coming into this energy, it's just happiness. Happiness is emotional fulfillment. Happiness is emotional contentment. You finally back with your divine feminine. And it ain't like I say, it ain't nothing sprinnigerous. It ain't like a mighty moment. It could be, but it could be just small things. That's why I be telling my clients, man, appreciate the small shit. Because that's what it's about. Milestones. Like sex is cool, romance is cool, but that ain't what the fuck it's all about. And if that's all you got in your twin flame situation, you bound to drizz out. There's no evolution. It's just fucking around, just sex. You're not going to get everything you need through sex. Yes, sex is communication between twins, but it's a sexual nature. Red root chakra shit. We trying to get to the, you know what I'm saying, the crown. We trying to send here, you know what I'm saying? All that, like I said, And I ain't gonna say that's common, but that's just what I see the most. They meet your twins, like y'all fuck all day. That's all the fuck y'all doing. Sex. That's the only type of connection. That's the only common denominator between you two. Like there ain't no growth, there ain't no evolution. You two ain't building. Y'all motherfuckers ain't starting no business or nothing. It ain't like y'all starting an LLC or a nonprofit or no shit like that. It ain't like y'all putting y'all heads together or putting y'all bread together to really build and do some real niggery shit. Like I say, the sex and all that shit is cool. That's how y'all communicate. That's how y'all get downloads. Y'all fuck around gonna get some powers. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely some DNA exchange type shit, especially if y'all fucking raw and all that shit. But I'm saying all to say this. Romance sex, that shit is cool, but it ain't fucking everything. Less of that y'all do, and the more y'all can do small little shit. It's the little things like NDRE, the fucking song. Play that shit. At the end of this message, I'm asking the little things, because that's what the fuck matters. And the shit that's little to you is big to your feminine. That's why you need to appreciate the little things, because it's big to your fucking feminine, and feminine vice versa. Happiness. You happy though. And usually when you happy, motherfuckers is hating that you happy. This shit you don't see though. You don't even see you happy. But you don't even see people hating when you're happy. You're emotionally content in life. With the exception of this, juvenile energy. But at the same time, this Romeo card, this juvenile emotional shit, is kind of what keeps you young at heart. And like my sense, it kind of what keeps your hair black. Directly, consciously coming to the situation, we got the Ten of Wands. And this is just a temporary ending. Temporary. Now, it's 210 each feature. So consciously, you got a 10, and 10s are all about completions. And you consciously come to the situation or energy you coming out of. You about to end something. You got to end things to begin things, because two things can't occupy the same space. So what I'm seeing, a lot of situations, karmic situations, ended. Like really ended between masculines and whoever the fuck their karmics was. So it's almost like now they got time to go home, or time to deal with the feminine, or you know what I'm saying, can focus on a task at hand. And building off that, we got the Two of Cups, which is a connection. So put the smoke on this happiness. What really makes you most happy and you don't even see it, it's like I say, the toll that's been took on you being in the world without your divine feminine. Once again, you pump the brakes on your feminine, you separate it from your feminine, left the feminine hanging. I mean, it goes both ways. Feminine shit you did that kind of upset your masculine and triggered him or whatever the fuck, But you've been out here. You see what the fuck the world got for you. You see how your so-called friends are acting. You see what so-called family is. You know what I'm saying? You see in life without your divine. And like I said, it gets a little cold. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little... Your feminine is your muse. She inspires you. You like just sitting and watching your feminine talk. You love her mind, but you hate it. You love her ambition, but you hate it. You like that she has dreams and shit and wants to manifest a lot of shit, but you think it's just a lot of time wasting. So why don't you help her? Even if you know how to rock it. Why don't you micromanage your feminine? Support your feminine. Just hold her down. Just hold her down. Small, simple shit, right? Because at the end of the day, we got a connection. Putting clarification on your direct energy on this temporary ending, we had the Eight of Pentacles. It's some shit you had to leave the fuck alone because it was the best thing you could really do in your life. Eight of Pentacles is your life. That shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you're sleeping on. It is your car is in your life, your crib is in your life, your job is in your life, God is in your life, hopefully. Your divine is in your life, hopefully. It's the everything that makes your life, which was good prior to something that you had to let go. And we're not talking about your divine feminine. Like I say, I just see like a lot of masters left a lot of karmic situations. I don't see the Ten of Swords, which is kind of like divorce and shit. This is basically like separation or just leaving something alone to really... Because two things can't occupy the same space. It's leaving one thing alone to focus on the other. Now, as far as the feminine energy in general, we got the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups deals with a connection. All a connection is just the emotional bond between you and another person. This is your heart, it's another person's heart. You're getting to know a person. Inside. You know what I mean? Like, y'all swirling too. So it's like, what twins do when they get in recognition? You bump into each other, you get to know each other, you find commonalities, common denominators and shit. But this is a connection. There's nothing in the way of this connection. This is two Like I say, people who really into each other. There's nothing in the way. It's just them two, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You focus. It's just another person. Three of Cups, which is out here. Actually, the next card. Let me go and pull it out. This is you directly. This is you subconsciously or indirectly when it comes to the feminine energy, right? So, like I said, Three of Cups is you directly. This is a distraction of the third party. You in a connection, but you distracted by the connection you got with your feminine. So, like I said, this is the situation you was in with your karma. But since your feminine is on your mind or in your heart, it's like this is your feminine and this is you. And two things can't occupy the same space. You can't have the connection you just had with your karmic, with your feminine being here, because this essentially turned into this. You know what I'm saying? It's like you supplemented your karmic with your feminine. Some switch happened, could have been retrograde, could be a few things. You know what I'm saying? Some type of switch happened to where your focus was on another heart. Now it's focused on the heart of the divine feminine. Now, I told you, 3 is all about evolution. So this is a relationship. This is what you and your divine feminine had, or what you and your karmic had. But it ain't just what you and your karmic had. It's you with your karmic, you with your karmic got, and whatever's attached to your karmic. Everybody got baggage. You know the term baggage? That's what the fuck this is. You ain't just fall in love with the fucking person. You fall in love with the baggage that come with this person. Maybe they got kids and shit. You ain't just fall in love with this person. You fall in love with this person and their children, this person and their family, this person and their career, this person and whatever the fuck is tied to them. So you gotta evolve in your relationship because you learn how to deal with that shit. Because if you can't deal with it, then you don't need to be connected to a person. You disconnected from other shit with. You get what I'm saying? It's all about everything. Everything is evolution. Everything is a growth. So saying all this shit to say this shit. Whatever connection your masculine had prior to redirecting this attention to you, divine feminine, it's just he couldn't evolve there. He couldn't grow. Or it was a third party he just couldn't accept. Like I said, it could just be a career. She ain't focused on the motherfucking relationship. She just focused on like the convenience of whoever the fuck it is while she out here doing whatever she does. He could be a she could be he, you know, be rocking. It could be, it ain't just her, it's her and her adult child. Or her and her son with special needs or some shit who's an adult or whatever the fuck. Like, it could be her and her illness. Her and her disease or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe she's still married. So she's tied to another person. Or maybe this is her and her baby daddy who ain't got shit to do with her really, but kind of do because they got a baby together. You feel me? So let's put some smoke on here. Let's see just really what's going on. Why are you kind of disconnected? It made the switch from whoever you was with to who you are with, and masculine, excuse me. Because you're looking for something more of yourself. This is you directly when it comes to the feminine energy. Of course, you got distracted because you know you're feminine back, and like I say, you and your feminine is 2 peas in a motherfucking pot. You the king, she the queen. It's a different level of chemistry that happens when you and your divine feminine is in the same vicinity, and when you two are in the same vicinity, it's the bottom line, the 4 of Wands. You a king. You're really like a motherfucking king, divine masculine. And like I said, the only person who addresses you as a king is your divine feminine. It's like Akeem in Coming to America 1, when he went to the little basketball game, St. John's basketball game with you know, his love interest, the high yellow chick, but he went on a date with her sister because she was on a date with the greasy Jerry Curl nigga. I forgot his name. Any rate, you know, he go to the bathroom and the African dude seen him. It was like, oh shit, your majesty. Just bowing down to him and shit. But please, you gotta get the picture and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's in America living low key. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude recognizes his ass. Because, like, in reality, he's a motherfucking king. But he's in a place where he's not recognized as such. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he appreciated it because he let the dude do what he did. He could have just said, hey, leave you alone. As your prince, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of incognitus, whatever. You know, it's kind of like that. The masculine is somebody special. The only person that really reverence the specialness about you, masculine, is your. She's your muse. She's your cheerleader. Your number one supporter. The person that loves you unconditionally. Kind of like your mom, your grandmother. your favorite cousin, your fucking sister who's here, not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. Feminine brings the best out of you, but she also brings the worst out of you, which is why you stay away from home. But now it's time to go home and face the music. Wrapping this up. As far as the masculine energy, you got the Seven of Cups. This is subconsciously, indirectly, shit you don't see. And this has been in your subconscious for about 2 weeks, the Seven of Cups, which is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. All the Pimp Cup Chronicles is your influence. Something in you need to give to the world. Or something in you need to get to your feminine. Or something in you need to get to your family or your friends or your community or to God. Nigga, it's something you got going on. You have influence. You think you don't have none. You have all of it. You think you ain't nobody. You something. The shit your feminine going on with you comes from somewhere. Feminine dresses you as a king, right? Gives you utmost respect for the fucking king that you are, right? Alright, she ain't just doing that shit because it sound good. Because your feminine, I don't know, 6, 7 times out of 10 ain't getting nothing out the deal. What the fuck your feminine getting from stroking your ego? From holding you down like balloon strings, from wanting to be down like Brandy. Your feminine gives you all that anyway and ain't getting nothing out the deal. What your feminine getting out the deal? Nothing. So you can tell it comes out of love. You know what I'm saying? And as much as you try to self-sabotage the situation, as much as you push your feminine away, as much as you stop dealing with your feminine, set boundaries for your feminine and respect and all that shit, it's like a genie. Yo, which is my command. She gives you everything that you be wanting. Shit that you couldn't push another person like that. You couldn't create boundaries on another person like that. You couldn't just take from a person and not give back or not appreciate or not give with the same program. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't, whatever shit you're doing with your family, you can't do that shit with nobody else. Like your mom. Like your grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like your sister type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different vibe. Real recognize real, and the world looks very unfamiliar to you. And that's what's governing you to make a fucking change. Shit has gone so far left, it's time for you to make shit right. Your community is just, like I say, too far left. It's time for you to go right. Something. It's just some area of influence that you have that you need to utilize. More smoke on that. Knight of Pentacles. This is grooming. Whatever the Seven of Cups has a lot to do with grooming. So this could be teaching. This could be dealing with children. This could be dealing with special needs. This could be dealing with people in the same situation or been through the same things that you have. You're a military person. This is you dealing with the military. You know what I mean? You in law enforcement. This is you, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a more influx of black cops or some shit, or minority cops or whatever your race is, and getting more of that in your community or some shit like that. Like this is grassroots shit. Getting buses in your community for the people who need buses. Doing shit for people who can't do it themselves. Being a voice for people. But at the same time, being a leader. And then, you know, it's just grooming. If you're helping children or working with children, then they're going to get older. And then have higher respect for you. So then you get recognized. They go to college, they graduate, their success rate is fucking high from having you in their life. They're going to give that shit right back. And you need that recognition. Shit that you only really get with your feminine, but when you start getting recognition from everybody else, dick riding, it just gets you more prompt to keep doing what you're doing. Directly when it comes to yourself, you got the Nine of Cups. This is dreams come true, wishes granted, and miracles. You're praying for something. You know, it's finally upon you. You're dreaming about some shit. It finally came into fruition, whether good, bad, or ugly. Which, you know, what you think about, you bring about. You know, thoughts become things. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's a negative thought or a positive thought, it's going to manifest. Your subconscious manifests shit way quicker than your conscious. You know what I'm saying? So really watch your thoughts. Really monitor your thoughts. You think you're going crazy, you're going to fuck around and go crazy. You think you get sick, you're going to fuck around and get sick. You think you're going to leave you, fuck around and leave your ass because the way you acting, grooming yourself to act like that. Dreams have to come true. Wishes have to come into fruition. Miracles have to happen. You know why? So you know God is real. So you know your prayers ain't getting answered. I mean, unanswered. So you know that the shit that you're trying to manifest can manifest. Good things have to happen to get you more inspired to do more good shit. Especially if you want a dry run, a dry spell. You know, just been taking lesson after lesson because we don't take losses, we take lessons. You know what I'm saying? Taking L after L. It's good to get a dub. You know, you had dreams and aspirations for your life. but you never really pursued it because, you know, your former life, your past life, I would call it your life prior to your twin flame union recognition, you really wasn't in a position to do it. Now, post meeting your divine feminine, post twin flame union recognition, it's almost like you kind of in a position to have the life you always wanted. To be with the person you always wanted to be with. Maybe your feminine. Maybe someone like your feminine. Who knows? And them are good things in the future, and you can see that. Because what you don't see is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a manifestation. Something you wanted to manifest. Manifesting. You have a wish you want to come true. You got a dream you want to come into fruition. It's a miracle you expect. It's something that you want. I feel it deals with the feminine. Could be something big, could be something small. Could be something good, something beautiful, something nasty, freaky, whatever the fuck. It's something you want to manifest. It's gotta manifest. But, final card going to the future, we got the fear card. And what's fear? It's just being mentally discombobulated. Not crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Or being mentally discombobulated from a Ten of Swords, the card that's prior to this. Ten of Swords is death or permanent ending. Not having something anymore or something changing forever. What do you have fear or scared about right now? Your heart. Back to square one. Like, everything you want to manifest can manifest right now. Everything you want to happen with your feminine can happen right now. Stop being scared. You ain't scared to get out here and manifest shit. You ain't scared to get out here and deal with these karmics. Like, you ain't scared to put your heart into other shit. Put your heart into this. Feel me? You ain't scared to over-dedicate yourself to certain shit. Dedicate yourself to this. What I mean by this is your twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. That's the message that I got. Stay tuned. More messages coming soon. I'm going to have a lot dropping in the next 48 hours. Right? Got specials. Just check online. You got till the day after Christmas, midnight. See y'all in a minute.